finish those, then I come to...
Can I say one from a Kenyan speaker?
Oh, there is... okay,
One
yes.
from Kenyan.
Yes.
From West Pokot.
West Pokot.
Yes, he's saying, don't forget to tell Joho, this is a guy of late 30s. He's working and he's in school. He just finished Form 4 the other day and got a D+. So he's saying, don't forget to tell Joho your motivation to many of us, like me in West Pokot, to pursue my education studies.
Yes, before you answer, there is also somebody who said, I am really shocked that Governor Joho has 2 degrees. Kenyans know he has never been to school. This is some lady from somewhere. Now go on and answer.
Mr. Speaker, the only thing she didn't write is that I'm an alumni of Harvard University. And I'm grateful that we could inspire someone. And this is a message I want to tell the young people of this country. Please never lose hope. Never give up. There is always a way out. It requires determination, focus, commitment.
Answer those now.
And a little bit of support. I'm just saying that because I felt encouraged that someone may take a path of changing his life. Mr. Speaker, I began by saying we need to relook at the architecture of our training programs. Do they conform to the needs? How do we tap in? How is it that we, first of all, are only tapping into just under 0.2% of the demand? So we would probably redesign the entire training program. And then, Mr. Speaker, I couldn't agree more. The urgent need of collaboration between teaching institutions. We will begin by pursuing partnership between the local universities and the government institutions, and also will encourage that we have an international conversation of getting more affiliate universities to join in. Mr. Speaker, the young brother from Kwale said that there's an institution that is to be completed at Wa Ward in Kwale. I have been to Wa in Ngomeni I know Ngomeni well. I've been there, and I want to assure him that I will go. For me, I will visit them, and I'll make sure that the projects that have begun come to a conclusion. And then, Mr. Speaker, we talked about what else? Kenyans participating in mining. Mr. Speaker, let me just say this. In Mombasa, when there was a debate on concessions, for example, I heard Kenyans saying one thing. If government wants to raise money, tell us. We can come together, 5 of us, 10 of us, and create good equity, good capital, in billions. There is that capacity. We know people that are having billions of shillings in banks. What may be the problem? Maybe they don't have the information of what the country holds. Maybe they've never understood the potential. So it will be my responsibility to pass knowledge to Kenyan people of what we have and where the opportunities may be. Some mining operations is not very expensive, Mr. Speaker. It's not excavator, 1 or 2, 3, 4 trucks. Kenyans can do that, and I will encourage them. But I think the disconnect here is they do not know. It is all speculative. Everybody is just speculating. We have lithium here, we have copper there, we have gold here, we have coal here. So we will ensure that we pass on the information so that Kenyan people can participate. Finally, Mr. Speaker, you talked about our economy being driven by agriculture. Let me assure you, if approved, the journey we will embark on immediately is to turn that around so that agriculture grows, mining either catches up or surpasses even agriculture. It is there in other countries. So you can't depend on one sector we have depended really on agriculture for far too long. It's time we diversify. I thank you. Mr. Speaker, I was going to answer something in a...
We'll get there. Of the many memoranda we received, you answered all of them adequately except these 2. a nominee, a Kenyan by the name Vincent Kipkurui-Sang. I mentioned the name because it is part of the documentation. The nominee's firm has been implicated in shillings 5.9 billion grain facility case at Mombasa Port. That one you didn't respond to. So if you have a response so that we complete the record. And the next one is there is an organization called Haki Yetu in Mombasa. I believe you probably know it. They say they went to court, obtained a court order for you to avail some documents to them, served you with the order, and you refused to give them the documents. And this was in relation to affordable housing.
Okay.
Those two.
Mr. Speaker,
you answered everything correctly and satisfactorily. You can respond to those two to complete our record.
Mr. Speaker, I know the organization really well, Haki Yetu. I haven't checked, but I suspect that letter is signed by someone called Maimuna. Is it? Huh?
Correct.
Correct, right? Mr. Speaker, there's a tendency that
Munira Ali Omar.
Munira Omar, I know, and of course my great friend Father Dolan is doing quite some good work. But number one, I've never seen or received any orders that compels me to give information. Two, I believe public information should not necessarily be accessed through court processes. Someone should be able to walk into government office and get information. Number one,
Article 35 of the Constitution.
So I have not received any orders, but my current governor would, I'm sure, I'll place a call to him. He'll be happy to share the information.
Grain bulk?
Grain bulk, Mheshimiwa, sorry, Honorable Speaker. I said earlier.
It's not grain bulk, it's grain facility. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I understand.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, my family, like I said earlier, is in the business of logistics. So what my family wants to do as a business, or plans to do, is to build on our land, on our own family land, a grain handling facility. For far too long, there's just been one. So there's been a monopoly of grain handling in Kenya. So we've been pursuing this venture of building another, as a family, nothing to do with government. Mheshimiwa, so that, Honorable Speaker, so that I come out clear, there's not a penny government is putting. There is nothing government is doing in that project. It's private equity project, sitting on private land. The only thing that that setup would do is get a license on way leave so that they can get access to remove the grain from the vessel onto the facility. So we did not lose, as a family, 5.9 billion contract. We are actually going to inject 5.9 billion investment into the economy.
Before I give you to say what you want to say as you exit, have you ever been adversely mentioned in any integrity-related report?
Not that I know of.
Do you hold any leadership position in any political party? In your self-declaration, you say you are the deputy party leader of Orange Democratic Party.
That I resigned. I remain only a member of the party. I don't hold any leadership position.
What is your net worth?
My net worth is, let me just be sure. Where is that document? Where is it?
Is on pay. Your assistant should be assisting you on this.
I'll just use this one. I found it. Okay. Mr. Speaker, my net worth is 2,361,332,249.
Made out.
Largely by developed and undeveloped properties, which include my homes in Mombasa, Vipingo, Nairobi, and Malindi. Shareholding in some property holdings. Shareholding in family businesses. Valuables. Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah referred to them as jewelry, but it's just basically watches. And cash at bank.
Okay. We have checked your documents against what we have, and we have found them in order. And also you did respond to more than we received 74 memoranda on you. You responded to all of them except the 2 that you have now responded to. Now you can have 1
Mr.
minute.
Speaker,
Yes.
before he concludes on the net worth, it would be good, and this is in his interest, because he has severally referred to family businesses. This net worth is Ali Hassan Joho, not the family.
This is just my shares. Family is definitely...
Much more.
I wish it was my own wealth. For a moment, Mr. Speaker, I wish it was my wealth, but that is now my share.
Yes, so go ahead and say what you wanted to say so that we go to the next nominee.
Mr. Speaker, while I was preparing myself, I came with an idea of developing a 10-point plan that I think would be useful to enhance how we can quickly grow this industry, because it is a powerful industry in our economy that is untapped, and employment. So I came, number 1, complete digitization of the ministry processes. Number 2, stakeholders' involvement and public participation. Number 3, blue economy regulatory framework. Number 4, an urgent review of the Mining Act to conform into the demands of the moment and secure Kenyans. Number 5, enhanced community development agreements. Number 6, international maritime organizations representation, capacity building for deep sea fishing. Number 8, improved licensing processes. Number 9, sustainability standards and certification. And finally, encouraging public-private participation. I thank you.
Those are your KPIs, key performance indicators.
And I thought I should share them.
We have come to an end in you. And you are now released unless you are lawfully held here. Take your documents with you. Sergeant, can you escort the nominee out of the chamber? Have a good day. Honorable members, 10 minutes for preparation for the next nominee. Yes, yes, absolutely.
Hey.